the 22nd Annual Alan H. Sims Award is presented to Johan T. Newcombe on behalf of the Board of Directors of the Community Foundation of Gaston County in recognition of her lifetime achievements and contributions to the community. Johan T. Newcombe's story is a tale of courage, commitment, and philanthropy. A native of Charlotte, North Carolina, Johan attended local schools before heading off to Chatham Hall in Chatham, Virginia, and later to Vassar College. Before finishing at Vassar, Johan transferred to UNC at Chapel Hill to be with her husband Artie, whom she married in 1954. The Newcombes were blessed with 4 children: Mary, Frances, Johan, and Artie. In the early years in Charlotte, Johan was active in her community and first began what would become a lifelong habit of giving back to her community.
My relationship with Johan Newcombe is with Habitat for Humanity of Gastonia, which was started 20 years ago.
It was a movement all over the country then, and everybody was familiar with Habitat. And I think everybody just wanted to hammer some nails because everybody, churches, volunteers, just came over in droves, and everybody wanted to give us something, and they did. And it was a fabulous start out. It really was. And our first house was the Community Foundation house. And that was Becky. She had some money, so she figured that was the best place to put it. But anyway, it was fabulous, and Becky loved it, and she was thrilled to death with it. And it went on from there. I think the Community Foundation did 2 other houses for us. And we're greatly appreciative of all of that. But it goes on, it still goes on now. Ask Mary Harris. It's going great things all over. There's so many churches that have built 2 and 3 and 4 houses, and it is a wonderful organization.
Her work with Habitat's just another example of the many good, needy things that Johan's done in Gaston County and made it a better community.
I have a lot of special memories about Johan. We've had a lot of, we worked together closely for 5 years. Every day we were in the office together, and we've done presentations together. We've been out on build sites together. We have had so many personal experiences that we've walked through together. But you know, with Habitat, there are just so many. But the experience with being out in the community, being out with her, on site with people that we are building homes for, volunteers that were working, serving others. Those are the memories I remember about her, just her enthusiasm just for life.
I hired a husband to be my sales manager. He was the first sales manager at Parkdale Mills. I had to move to Gastonia. She didn't like it because she was born and raised in Charlotte, and I understood, but on the other hand, that had to be the requirement. She moved, and she has made a real contribution to this community, one that I'm very proud of.
When I came from Charlotte, I didn't know anything about Gastonia. And first thing I did, I went in the real estate business, which was not too smart, but anyway, to learn about my new home. And I found out about it and learned how to really make a difference. And I think that's what we all want to do, is we want to make a difference in where we live.
Joanne's a mighty good girl. She thinks of others and not just thinks of self, and wants to do to help others. And I think her experience here in Gaston County proves that she is a community gal and thinks and does for the community and those that aren't as fortunate as she is.
I was going to get a large check, and I didn't want to pay taxes on it. So I thought, well, the Community Foundation was a good place to do it. So I gave it to the Community Foundation. And this is where Artie took over, and he would go down to see Becky every day or two and give it to Carolina but anyway, and that's how I got started. And it was really after Artie's death that I went on the board, and I've loved it. It's been the most rewarding thing I've ever done. I met a lot of people through the Community Foundation. I learned about all of the different agencies that rely on the Community Foundation, and it is a fantastic experience. And you know, I live in Gastonia, North Carolina, and I want Gastonia, North Carolina to be the best community around, and I want to help make it that way. But you have to participate. You have to learn about it.
I am so honored to just be sitting here saying congratulations to you.
Joanne, I'm proud of you as I've ever been. And I know Artie felt the same way.
To be selected to receive the Sims Award, I can't think of any higher award or any person more deserving of this award. And I just want to thank her for for being a mentor to me and instilling in me the values that she has for our community and for life.
I mean, I want everybody to learn to give their money away. I want them to know where, when, and how. And that's what the Community Foundation can tell you. It is a fantastic experience. It's powerful to be able to give money to someone and make a difference in your community.